Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play. This, as you can see from the title screen, is Prophecy of Pendor, a total conversion mod set in a custom fantasy universe for Mount & Blade Warband. And this will be replacing my Florist Mount & Blade Let's Play, which ended a lot sooner than I thought it would, after only 7 episodes, including the epilogue, because the Kurjik Khanate basically disintegrated. Okay, if for whatever reason you didn't watch that Let's Play, then I will try and give you a quick catch-up on what happened. But I'm not going to do it for too long, because as awesome as the music is, and as cool as this main menu looks, I do want to get into playing the actual game. Anyways, the basics of what happened are that the Kurjik Khanate, because my Mount & Blade Florist Let's Play that I'd started, I'd set the goal that I wanted to wipe out the Kurjik Khanate as a faction and move them on the map. By the time I was getting anywhere near being able to participate in fighting them by doing anything other than just raiding the odd village, they had 3 castles left. The Serenid Sultanate didn't want me as a vassal because woman, not high renown, and all that jazz. And to cap it all off, from a roleplay character perspective, Rose, that being my character, really wanted to be able to stab some more Kurjits. So I took one of their castles, and then, although this isn't shown in the actual gameplay videos, within a couple of days of in-game time, I managed to take another, and the last one got taken by the Serenid Sultanate. Meaning the Kurjik Khanate is dead, and since we accomplished our objective, there's no real reason to linger in that series. But I was still kind of feeling the Mount & Blade bug, and wanted to play some more of it. Even though I couldn't really justify continuing on that series because I'd set a point at which I considered the game to have been concluded, and we reached that point. So it would feel somewhat disingenuous to not stop it there, as I said I was going to, even if I did sort of spend some time ruminating about doing otherwise over on Twitter. In any case, we're here in Prophecy of Pendor because I want to play some more Mount & Blade, and this is one mod that, while I played around in it a little bit, I've never really done that much. I think I played an hour or 2 of it total, which is quite small compared to the other mods that I tend to mess around with. So now let's hit new game and get into things. I'll explain more details about my character and how I'm going to be running things during character creation, I think. Welcome, adventurer, to Prophecy of Pendor. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Be very careful. Your background choices here will forever impact your options and opportunities in Pendor. Select our character's gender. Now, once again, I'm going to be playing as a female character because, personally, I like giving myself a bit of a challenge, and playing as a woman is definitely challenging here. And I'm going to go Warband faces. I've never really been able to tell much of a difference, but I'll just stick with that. You were born years ago and reside now in the land of Barclay, far to the west and south of Pendor. Your father was. And here's where I'm going to actually pick one of the Pendor exclusive options, just because I love how it impacts the narrative. Our father was a rough and mysterious figure. See, our character, as yet unnamed, she doesn't actually know much about her father. He was always, as he liked to put it, away on business. He never explained what he was doing, just business. That's all he ever said about it. And we always got the feeling that he was hiding something about himself, but we never quite knew what. Your father never told you of your mother, and indeed seemed very secretive about his past, as you grew up in the poor section of Barclay's waterfront district. You received very little formal education. However, your father did teach you from a young age how to defend yourself, how to spot and avoid danger. You were a bit older, he taught you about herbs, poisons, and antidotes, how to keep someone alive when they were wounded. He never stepped in to offer you protection from the local bullies, but insisted that you fight your own battles. He would often leave for extended periods of time, offering no explanation of where he was going or saying. In return, you raised yourself and sometimes had to resort to petty theft just to survive. Still, these difficult years kept you streetwise, sharp to the secrets of cities and their shadowy alleyways. Your youth, you had little idle time, as your father. Let's see, what did our father do? Well, given the way you've described him as being very mysterious and secretive, I don't think that something as upfront as arranging for us to serve a noble would be likely to happen. No. Our father put us in the care of a successful merchant in the city, an old friend and contact of his, who he trusted to essentially raise us while he was off doing all of his business, because said business, unbeknownst to us, was getting more and more dangerous. So he wanted us to have some sort of safety net. As a girl growing out of childhood, you apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, learning your trade by managing inventories, selling merchandise, and traveling with his caravans. It's a hard life at first, but easier as you learn how to pry out information, the art of buying low and selling high, how to leave a customer thinking he'd beaten you and driven the harder bargain himself. And after what seemed like an eternity, your life changed. Given the opportunity to become. Let's see. Well, I have an idea on how I want this to go, so what I'm going to say is that we became a bard. Our merchant guardian went bankrupt. Some politician didn't like a deal that had gone against him, so he was framed for some crime or other, and all of his assets were confiscated. We retained enough money and had received some training in music on the side while we were working for this merchant. So we decided to go full time into that as a bard. Since by this point, we didn't really want to go into mercantilism in Barclay, since we associated it with the local nobles screwing you over. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way, you had become a woman. The whole world seemed to change around you. You set out on your own with nothing but your instrument and your voice. It was a poor existence, and you spent many a hungry night when people failed to appreciate your music. You even managed to get by on your music alone. The years went by, you became adept at playing to the drunken crowds in the taverns, and even more better at talking anyone to whatever you wanted. But as the fates would have it, everything in the world changed suddenly. You had no choice but to leave the lands of Barclay and strike out for Pendor, because... And I already know the one I'm going for. All of these take a very interesting approach. As you can see, it definitely makes things much more unique than in vanilla, but we struck out for Pendor in this case because of a letter that changed our life forever. And the letter reads thus: My daughter, I am proud of the woman that you have become. It's with a heavy heart I must tell you, your path in life was dictated to you the moment you were born. See, my daughter, mother is of an ancient noble lineage, and in your veins flows the blood of the kings of Pendor. I desired to find and kill her for precisely that reason. When I found her after years of searching, she was near death, and was swaddled in her arms. I did not have it in me to end her life, much less yours. My healing arts were not sufficient to save her, so I made it look as if I had killed her, collected the reward, and then disappeared to raise you. I do not ask your forgiveness, only your understanding that sometimes a man is forced down a path not of his choosing. I know firsthand that there are those who are seeking you to end your life, as I have now come across those who seek to kill me for my failure to take your life as an infant. I have dealt with one initial group looking for us here in Barclay, and have wounds to heal from my trouble. I know there are many more out there, that they will not stop until both of us are dead. I've gone into hiding, and my part in your life is done, so do not try to find me. Take heed. My advice is to leave Barclay as soon as possible and sail to Pendor. In any case, be well and be safe in your travels. Regards. And so, heart heavy and head spinning, we set sail for Pendor. So yes, we are literally a descendant of the old kings of Pendor. That is the plot approach I'm taking. I would go with allow me to quit without saving, because I like to be able to make some backup saves, just in case. In case it crashes or things just go wrong somehow. And now, I'm going to jack our strength up to 9. Actually, make that 10. I'm going to put all our points into strength. We can deal with a little lower charisma for now. Next point, 3 into Iron Flesh. Another 3 into Power Strike. 2 into Shield. We already have points in Prisoner Management, Leadership, and Trade because of our merchant background. We start with pretty decent trade skill, which is going to be important because that ties into one of my personal objectives for this playthrough, which is I'm going to try to really get into trading and mercantilism, because I never really played the whole trade system in this game. I never really did. Horsiness, I think. And I already have 2 points in tactics. Up put another into tracking and hunting just so I can buy less food as a result. And we'll just top up on shield. That's our character. Now, as for our name, I will be right back. As for the name, we are going to be Arya. I'm not going to give us a last name because, well, as part of our backstory, the only parent we ever knew was our father, and we don't know what his surname was. He never told us. As a result, we are just Arya, no last name. As for why Arya, well, you're probably aware of this, but I am quite the massive Game of Thrones fan, and I was also, back before Martin decided everyone who's not a Lannister must die, I definitely had House Stark as my favorite, and out of all of them, I must admit I was so heavily biased in favor of Arya, it's not even funny. So that's where that comes from, if you hadn't already worked that out. I'm not going to do much in the way of character customization, just tweak it a little bit. That works for hairstyle. Now, I'm starting to go on about my goals in this series. And the primary goal, as you may have inferred from us being literally having a claim to Pendor as a whole, as you may have guessed from that, we are going to try and establish, or re-establish rather, the Kingdom of Pendor. Which is going to be very long term and may screw up and fail horribly. But that's what we want to try and do. That's our first goal. The second is, as I said, I want to play around the whole mercantilism thing because we spent some time as a merchant in our youth, and now that we no longer embark the way where being a merchant we associated with constantly getting screwed over by the nobility, Arya wants to try her hand at trade. Because we once rather loved being a merchant and have fond memories of that part of our life. It was just not a part that we saw as having any future that didn't get us murdered or poor. Other than that, though, we're just kind of gonna see where this goes. This is more just an experience than anything else, really. Me trying to learn about Prophecy of Pendor because I haven't played it much, and I'd like to experience this some more. Okay. Now, time for me to read a whole lot of text. By the grace of the divine, you arrive in Pendor, a land plagued by constant strife for over 150 years. You accepted a daunting challenge to stave off the influence of evil, reunite the warring factions of the old kingdom, and create a new possibility for Pendor, as echoed by the mad wanderer Madigan. These are dangerous lands where many powers, great and small, vie against one another for supremacy. There you will find honor and nobility, but also deceit and skullduggery. Only valorous knights and black-hearted assassins who will leave your past behind to start a new life. Pendor is not your typical medieval country. Women and men have equal chances of success and failure in Pendor. If you succeed, you will create another destiny, a new possibility in the infinite dimensions of reality. Your choices may create a new thread in the weave for the oracle to choose, and offer the possibility that your actions may save us all, drawn by the stories you hear about Pendor and its kingdoms. And for some reason I can only choose 2 of the locations to go, rather than the typical 4 or 5. I'm guessing that has something to do with the particular opening that I chose, but I'm not sure. In any case, we take a ship to Javixholm in the Fyrdsbane. I don't actually know anything about this location, though. I've only ever started in Sarleon, so we will see how this goes. Though from the setup, it's looking like this is basically the Nords. We took passage on a merchant ship heavily loaded with trade goods. It was not a favorable season for sailing. The ship struggled through storms and heavy seas. Twice your captain outsailed marauding Vanskeri, carried her longships bound from their frozen lairs to ravage the Fyrdsbane coasts. The captain explained that the Fyrdsbane was home to the Vanskeri's distant kinsmen, the Fyrdsbane lords, who only a few generations before had carved themselves a kingdom, rich but troubled land. Alrighty. Here we are, outside of Javixholm. Blah, 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 blah. I could just run over into the Sarleon territories if I wanted to, but for now we'll stick here and see what there is. We'll cover. First thing I'm going to do is drop a save. Then we'll head into Javixholm. And this is the tavern. I don't have a lot of stuff. I'm going to unequip the crossbow. For some reason I have a second crossbow. So I'm going to equip the iron sword. Basically all this stuff is going to get sold. So get myself a shield, possibly some ice. I guess guess I'll leave the hood on. But this is one thing they changed recently that I really kind of like. Little bits of ambient noise and things that make it seem like it's popularly lived in. And I'm not going to talk to the merchant there. Those merchants send you off on something that's similar-ish to the tutorial quest line of the vanilla game. But the problem is, basically, the fights that will involve, the first one we have to take out the bandits outside, stuff has a pretty beefy guy on a knight, basically, who you have to beat. He tends to be pretty kick-ass, as yet in the last couple of times done that. So I will sell all of that, 458 dinars. What do I want for a shield? Thick sharp flaming shield. Wouldn't be bad. Oh, double-handed axe. If I had the strength for it, that would be kind of awesome. Or I could pay 1,300 for a good sword. Well, steel sword. Dark brown metal. 12, size 66, 90. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one to go for. Let's check and see if I can't make an upgrade. This common iron sword doesn't strike me as that great. If I can get a new one, that would be nice. Swing of 28, thrust of 20. Unfeared and longsword. Steel one I was looking at before. Claymore, it's both one-handed and two-handed. That would cost me most of my money. Which might not be the best idea if I want to be engaged in the trade and having enough money to recruit a companion to my team. Let's see here. Not seeing any lances that I can use either, so I'll have to hold off on getting myself a pole arm. Because that's the way I tend to play Mountain Blade for my weapon setup. Sword and board, with a weapon I can use to knock people out, and a lance. Because later, I usually switch from something I can knock people out with to a two-hander. Because I tend not to bother with knocking people out later on. Speaking of knocking people out, that is not something I can knock people out with. So, yeah. Have me just receiving 16 dollars if I get it. I think I'll get the fine longsword actually. sure. I could get this claymore now. Actually, screw it. I'll buy the claymore. There's plenty of bandits around I can probably beat up on to make up the cost. So I'll spend most of my money on some new gear. Now, let's see if the guildmaster has any jobs for me.
Yes, milady?
Yeah, I love that. How this mod has little voiceovers for all the characters you talk to. Not much, really. It's just a nice little touch. Job. What exactly is he asking me to do? Let's see. Fighting near the town. Some of our less upstanding locals trying to make their fortune out of looting shops and farms. Other valuable goods for people, and somebody to teach these bastards a lesson. Okay, I'll do it. Probably find them wandering around the countryside, trying to rob more people. Kill or capture them. 200 dinars per man. Okay then. Okay then. It's only looters, so I bet I can take them on by myself. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Here they come. But first, I'm going to take a few prisoners. Is my horse really that bloody fucking slow? Honestly. I missed with a mace on horseback. Really? You're kidding me. There's one. I can take 5 prisoners if I want. I'll try and get as many as possible. Yeah, congrats, guys. You are now target practice. Well, my fucking face. That makes 2 of you. Nice. A bit of a knock, sure. Oh well. Let's get them down off the hill. Come on, stop blocking and just go unconscious already. Is that too much to ask, really? Honestly. Okay, 3. Let's make it 4. Even 4. There we have it, 4. Now can we make it even 5? And yes, I know 5 is odd, not even. I don't care. It's even in my book. And that's all that matters. That's all that flipping matters. Okay. I'm not gonna manage that. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. But I just had a phone call from a robot. Honestly, the only good thing about this bloody pandemic is the fact that the robocalls have dropped like a rock. Which is rather nice, admittedly. But I'd rather have robocalls than have to spend fucking 13 hours to upload a YouTube video, or whatever, as I currently do. And yeah, I know, super first world problems. But still, point stands. And now, I have my 5 prisoners, so the rest of these idiots are of no use whatsoever and can die. There's one of them left, and he's not running. Oh, that's adorable. That really is so cute. This is gonna beat me. Aww. You're adorable. I should keep you, but you're trying to cut me open with a pole-on, so I won't. Sorry. And fate smiles on us. The last of our enemies has fallen. And our sword arm is literally fucking stained red. That is amazing. As far as spilling the blood of our enemies goes, we did a pretty good job. We also gained 4 renown. Made on the renown from. And I have picked up a common leather coat, plus 30 to armor, plus 15 to lead armor. Far better than that tabard. So now I am going to grab all of the loot. Including some bread. Apparently take 30 prisoners. That is amazing. For some reason I was under the impression we could only take 5. I think I'm still in the vanilla mindset a little bit, where at one point in prisoner management gets you 5 prisoners. There we are. 122 dinars, so I'm going to briefly pop back into the city. Sell this loot. We can afford to pick up some more from the next group. Not the bread though, they're not selling that. We do start grabbing ourselves some recruits for our army. We're going to need to feed them. And in my experience, bread and grain are the best food. And if you're wondering about the loot on these, 388 dinars. Damn, that's true. I didn't even spend some bullets there. But yeah, if you're wondering about the loot still being in my inventory, basically it's a sentimental value thing for Arya. She will never sell that loot. It's the only thing she has left from her past life as a bard. And so, we will keep it to remind ourselves of the good times. Is essentially what I'm getting at. And now let's sell our stuff to the arms merchant, who has a lot more money. There we go. That's basically made up for all the spending that we did on that sword. And now, let's go get some more looters. Surrender or die. And they're too stupid to surrender. Oh, I love the music in this mod already. It is fucking awesome. It's literally the best thing ever. And for me, and probably for a lot of people, if the music grabs you early on, that is a very good sign. It really is. I love this music. battle music and the main menu theme are absolutely stellar. But for now, I should focus less on gushing about the music and more on beating these criminal scum into the ground in our capacity as a rent-a-cop. So let's go, Arya the rent-a-cop. Show them what you got. Show them what you got. That's 2 down. I'm going to try to take them all prisoner action. In Operation Sell Bandit Scum into Slavery to make money. Hey, you may be a merchant turned bard, but that does not make us nice. And everyone, literally everyone, does sell your enemies into slavery thing, I'm pretty sure, so probably the bad habits that are a cultural norm in this world would have rubbed off on her by this point in her life, I imagine, so it doesn't strike me as that unusual that selling prisoners into slavery. I'm talking about the ransom broker, by the way, because despite what the text of the blurb says, I maintain that that creature is essentially you being a slave trader. Because hey, that's what it is. Now, let's get a little distance, heal around, hit him again. Another one down. Wait, was that a farmer charging at me with a literal pitchfork? Seriously. Who do these people think they are? Honestly. Pitchforks? As weapons in battle. You're just bonkers. But that's a lot of them. And I will once again take their stuff. Prisoners. This is the time when I start to miss little functions like you get in Bannerlord, you take all, so I don't have to mess around with stuff like taking each item individually or taking prisoners individually. And I have now advanced to level 2. But now, I'm going to head back and talk to the Guildmaster. Let him know about our progress. Let's lose. Twice. That takes 400 dinars. So, apparently that isn't all the loops. We've gotten 2 of them, but there's more than the 2. I will sell off the stuff that we picked up. Wait a second. Keep the rough farming cap for myself, actually. Oh. There we are. So left, 1 dinar. Come on here, let's check and see if they any horses you can upgrade. Let's see, our current horse is armor 14, speed 37, and 36, charge 8. Armor 18, speed 47. There's the Spirited Grey Courser. Would be very nice to have, but that's 10,000 dinars basically. I don't have that much money. Now, however, poke our head. See if there's anyone of interest. And I must remember to check upstairs, just in case. No one there, however. What's this adventure?
I'm honored, my lady.
Hired swords. No, I'm not interested in hiring cell swords right now. Perhaps another time. I have... there's that Warband. Let's chase them down. Surrender or die. Again, they just ain't smart enough to give it up. And I really, under circumstances, probably not bother to take them prisoner. I've got a decent supply of prisoners at the moment. Oh, there they are. I ran right past the fuckers. Hello, archer scum. Down goes one archer scum. I am going to have to get these archers. There's two. And that third right there should be their last archer. One more. Dance around and slash. That archer is going down. And there he goes. What was that I said about being their last archer? Apparently not. Seems like they have a few more archers in their midst. Just archers who are really fond of hand-to-hand combat for some reason. Which is very weird. These guys need to die. Yeah, sorry guys, but you have outlived the time that you get to spend as free men and alive men. Nothing personal, I'm sure you understand. It's just business after all. And I am a very, very good businesswoman. You can't have me living and disrupting the merchant's profit around here. Especially not when they're paying me to murder you. Besides, it's not really murder. It's just an extremely aggressive form of self-defense, that's all. Oh dear. Looks like I took a few hard knocks there. Come on, let me kill you. Let me kill you. Okay, let's try with the mace. Seriously? Mr. Macy McMace is better than Claymore at actually getting a hit in. That is unbelievable. Yes. Oh well, don't knock it and all that. Don't knock it. I'm sorry. I apologize for my horrifically bad pun, everybody. I will commence pun penance at some point, I promise. Left. Appears they think they can take me. If I'm not careful, they might just be able to. So let's watch our asses. Better be careful. Whoa, that was a close one. Efficiency increased. Are still at it. Let's fix that. Running away, are you? I don't think so. Do not think so. There you go. I'd like to brutally murder at least a few more of you. So, let's get on that. Bastard. Keep blocking. I can get off the horse and do it that way, but that would be really dumb. My horse is keeping me from being very dead. Oh, and now you decide to run. Well, too little, too late, I'm afraid. Enjoy death. I hear it's unpleasant this time of year. Same deal as usual. Take all their stuff. And open the merchant. 29 head armor. Okay, that's everything we can hold. And you guys get to join the ranks of my prisoners. And I'm going to make an exception to my prior claim that I was going to just sell all my prisoners into slavery. Since we're early on, and I definitely need the men, I should see about getting myself some additional soldiers by recruiting prisoners. Nobody accepts. Well, if nobody accepts, they get sold into slavery. However, I am party. Party takes the name of my character for some reason, but we are technically a mercenary company, even if we're just getting started, so we should have a mercenary name. We will be the Blackthorn Company. If you're wondering why I chose that name, I don't frickin' know. It just sounds cool, basically. That's the entirety of the basis for calling us the Blackthorn Company, is that I think it sounds cool. But I think I'm gonna cut this episode here. We've been going for a decent chunk of time, and I've made a nice start of it. Got a few men in my employ, some decent armor, and we're doing an actual job. We're getting paid for, so we're in a nice spot, I think. So join me next time, where we will fight this band of looters, get some more money, and see if we can't find some jobs that pay better. Though we probably won't, so see you then.